Howdy. Nice solo silencer. How you doing? I'm good. Just going through Balthier and Vaughn's license points. Was trying to get them caught up. Hi, Lord of Gamers. Nice to meet you too. Welcome. Hey, Levi. Yeah, you are first on YouTube. Frick Nuggets. Holy frick nuggets. Hey, sweet baby blue. I'm good. I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I'm enjoying it more streaming. Like, I'm having more fun streaming the game than I ever did playing it by myself for some reason. I think it's, I don't know, it's like its game lends itself more to like observation, and it's like expressing your thoughts and interacting. So I think it's just the MMO elements make you feel like it's more of a social game. So it kind of ups it more when you stream it, I think, in terms of like enjoyment levels. Hey, this one's not turn-based, no. It's the characters have like kind of a live ATB thing when they can make actions, but it's real-time movement and input, but their attacks are kind of have an ATB style base thing. So you do need to wait for abilities to queue up, but you can free run. Most of the combat actually comes from, I feel like it's setting up your characters and your party's gambits to have like conditional commands, and you can get more or less complex than you want, but the more complex you make it, the less you actually have to input during fights. So it's kind of interesting. Hey, and Capsian. You almost put an ASCII wiener in here. Oh no. The art style is beautiful. I think last time we got more than an ASCII wiener. We got a ASCII boobs too. How far along am I? I'm, let's see, I don't really know. We're about to go. Larson and Ash both need to go to Bromance. That's what I've been calling that town because I can't pronounce it. They need to go to Bromance town. But I'm about to do a hunt out here that I almost missed in Giza Plains. I think I need to go into this town in the center of Giza Plains and pick up the hunt from there. So I'm going to start with that. We'll do that, get that out of the way, and then move on with the story. But yeah, I do agree the art style in this game is phenomenal. Can't beat that, like, Vagrant Story art style is really neat. I mean, like, as far as character design goes, I really like Amano stuff, but I also really dig Nomura's character design work. I don't know so much about his direction, but his character designs, Nomura's a genius. The more belts, the better. I feel like Ash's costume design, it's kind of like Lightning 1.0 when I actually looked at it and studied it. She kind of has some similar costume design cues to Lightning. It's like the lightning precursor. I wonder if Nomura took some inspiration from Ash. Yeah, have a good one. Hey Doodles, how you doing? You were cooking, nice. Well, your reward for cooking is that you get a stream today. Chill 2. I just started, so you didn't miss anything. Thanks for the up and up, sweet baby blue. Much appreciated. Why don't butchers gamble? They think the stakes are too high. Oh, damn. They need a thinner meat slicer. That's a good one. To be honest, I wasn't sure what time I was going live today, so I was planning to go live at like 1:30, and then I kind of slept in a little too late, and it got later getting started on other stuff, and then before I knew it, it was 3 o'clock. I was like, man, I guess we're doing a late stream today. How far are we in this plane? In this game, Larsa and Ash both need to go to, I can't pronounce the town, so I'm calling it Bromance Town, Baromesis. Hey Fancy, welcome. I totally ran the wrong way, didn't I? I'm going the long way around. That just means we're grinding on the way. That's all that means. You're never lost in FF12, you're just grinding. FF12 was not a turn-based action game. Not really. I mean, it is action as far as movement goes during combat, but I wouldn't call the attacks or combat action necessarily, because you can see their ATB meters are filling up. They have action meters, so everything you do is queued, but the movement is real time, and the enemy attacks keep coming. They don't stop, so it's not turn-based. Where does FF12 rank in my favorite FF games? I can't make that call yet because I've never finished it. This is my first time playing it, and I'm still making that determination. And I'm trying to decide whether I like this game more than FF13 or not. And I've never finished 13 either, but I've played more of it. I have to say I think I like more of the characters in this game, and the exploration elements of this game put it higher up on the list than 13. I have 4 party members because I have the extended party mod, so the 4th player is taking up the guest slot, and I can choose to swap the guest in or out with a 4th character. But yeah, where does this rank? I mean, so far I'm liking this even like more than 16. 16 is hard for me to get in, even harder for me to get into than this game. So I would say there's FF6 and 7 and 9, 10, 8. And I'm not counting the online games as mainline games. And I enjoyed 15 enough that I finished 15, but I don't know if it's a game I would particularly like. I never really went back to replay it either because of how kind of sad that game is in the end. So it was, and how difficult it was to follow the story in that too. So I don't know, it's kind of like so far I'm kind of enjoying this more than 15. But 15, you could upgrade the car to be able to fly. So it does have that going for it. It's just a different game. It's a different class of game. Like, this is... I don't feel like 12 is really a mainline Final Fantasy game. It just feels more like it's a continuation of Vagrant Story. If you kind of base it in that line of games. I honestly think Square did a disservice to this game by calling it a Final Fantasy game. If they had done it as Vagrant Story 2 or, you know, Final Fantasy Story, or I don't know, something different to kind of set it apart from the main line, I think it would have had a more positive reception. And the World of Tactics too, but then it's not really a tactics game, but I see how I can kind of get where they're coming from with the Gambit system and setting up your units to, you know, do their attacks, and like you're coming at it from more of a strategy or RTS kind of mindset. It makes more sense in the tactics universe. For party members, it's the extended party mod. I can't remember what it's called. It's not called the extended party mod, but it's along those lines. But yeah, it's a mod to bring an extra party member in to fill the guest slot. Yeah, I think this was where the hunt person is. I thought this was where we turn it in. Are they not out? Oh shit, I just looted regen. Never looted that before. Are the NPCs not out here when it's raining? Do I have a favorite character in this one? So far I'm liking Ash, I'm liking Fran, I'm liking Balthier and Bosch. Vaughn is not growing on me. He hasn't grown on me yet at all. Oh, she left and is back during the dry season? Okay, okay. So we can't do this hunt yet. Yeah, no one likes Vaughn. Yeah. There were a couple viewers in here who were like, I like Vaughn, but I don't know, I can't tell if they're being facetious or not. We going for late stream today? Yeah, that's, and I was kind of last minute. Wasn't sure if I was gonna have time to go live today, Fancy, but by the time 3 rolled around, I was like, all right, we're doing this before it gets any later. Oh shit, this was another one of those floating balls. Oh no, he's not evil. He's not like the one in the big sun lamp. So they tried to make this team as the main character rather than having one and the rest as support. Yeah, and it seems like it just seems like Vaughn and Pinello are both such side characters. They're just there to observe and be caught up. I feel like this is, yeah, like some of the things I was reading online that made sense was like Vaughn and Pinello are C-3PO and R2-D2, and they're just there to like observe. Kind of maybe help the team get out of some sticky situations in some instances, but player's point of view, yeah, a couple plebs that are just caught up in this grand adventure, and they know nothing about the world or the politics. They're just like, I didn't even know there was a prince. Like, and it makes sense if you go back to the source material of Star Wars. If you've ever heard of the movie The Hidden Fortress, that film is where Star Wars got the inspiration, and there were 2 peasant characters that were basically, they were what C-3PO and R2-D2 are based on. So if you go back to that original Japanese film, then it kind of clicks that they actually are those two characters. Zodiac version, yeah, Zodiac. 4 characters active, it's a mod. It really helps for getting under-level characters caught up. Without leaving too many of your main party out. Oh, it's that dude from the village. I'll help him out. Hey, bro. I like how he just wanders around the plains, punching monsters. Less characters equals more XP for leveling on one character? Really? Does one character get more XP if with fewer characters in the party? Don't they? They don't all just split, or they don't actually split the XP up, do they? Where am I? I'm like way out in the frickin' Westersand. XP gets split between the active characters. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So they're still bringing MMO logic into this game, even in the XP. Okay then. So if you want to level one character fast, just use one character. Some guide suggests killing the guests so they don't take XP. Okay. I did not realize that. Well, that changes my assumptions entirely. Well, the rain went away. I guess we can go pick up the hunt now. You use an accessory to get... I have the accessory to get the double XP. You'll get the embroidery tippet necessary that'll give double... I have that. What I don't have is the double... Oh shit, I just went back to this map. What I don't have is the double LP one. I read that you get that from doing the hunts. Tacos sound good. They do sound good. When don't tacos sound good? I've got the double LP weapon on Balthier right now, but maybe I should take Vaughn out so Balth levels faster, but Vaughn needs just as much XP. It's kind of behind. But I could just take him out, I guess. I like the extended mod because then you're not forced to keep the guest in your party. I can just take him out. So much nicer having choice on what to do, and you don't actually have to murder your teammates. Definitely use this mod when you're doing trials, especially for floor 100. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna always leave this mod on. And then it's nice because when I'm in town, like in Rabanastra, I don't have to run around as Vaughn. You just delete him from the game. Which mod is this? I don't remember what it was called. If you go on Nexus mods, it's something party mod. was it? Extended something. I can't remember. You have to. I think it's one of the more popular ones. So if you sort out on Nexus mods by popularity, and then it should be within the first few pages. Wing thumpers or something else. Dangerous floofers. That's what I call them. Those AI bird people from a year ago. Maybe it's the Duolingo owl. That's what he morphs into when you neglect your lessons for 9 years. Stops being so passive aggressive about it and beats the languages into us. Hey, Eye Patch, you have Vaughn down by the river. Yeah, Vaughn will be smoking doobies down there. Hey, where's Hunt Lady? Be funny if it's this little girl. It's like, hunt that cluckatrice down. Gave me the side eye. I didn't like it. Balthier is the true main character. I hear that, then I hear other people say Fran is, and then other people say Ash. Everyone's got their own main character. Definitely more main character. Anyone is the main character over Vaughn. It's definitely Fran. Don't often get visitors in this heat. What is it? Oh, I don't care about the sunstones. I'm looking for a job. Nutsy. No Nutsy November. Kupo. Ash may be the princess, but Balthier is the self-proclaimed leading man. It's true. Is at least he's the leading man in his own mind. That's all that matters. Maybe it's one of these. This lady, maybe. Bill, yeah, is the cockatrice trying to eat these plump turkeys. Here you are about the bill I posted. It's high time someone came. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this creature. Our cockatrices are terrified. They hardly eat, they won't go for walks, their nerves are shot, see? The poor dears are starting to fall ill from it. Will you accept him? To get rid of this creature for me? Of course. A vile creature called the Cluckatrice. A vile creature, see? It's made its nest in the land of the east. Recently its eggs hatched, and now it's viler than ever. Vile, I tell you. You meant to tell me you looked up Crimson Desert today? Nice. Yeah, the game looks really sick, man. I hope it's as good as it looks. I was just like, please be optimized, please be optimized. Please have good frame rate, consistent. wish this was centered around Balthier and Fran. Well, you just make him just delete Van from the game, and you won't even know he's there. Okay, we gotta run around, look for this Cluckatrice. We did accept it, didn't we? Too distracted reading chat. I didn't notice if I accepted the feather. Saw the Cluckatrice and its brood on the Giza's north bank, in the southeast of the village. Its nest must be nearby. Southeast. Southeast, huh? I guess it's over on this side. Can I get a flying chocobo already so I can just fly over there? Need to go through Gulmore Jungle to get there? Oh. I'm doing the Cluckatrice hunt. I don't think I need to go to jungle yet for that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay, cool. The Gulmore Jungles, that's like the next story area to get to Bromance Town. Guitar, you played so much Black Desert Online. How is that? I had never even heard of that game until I started seeing Crimson Desert footage, and then they're like, the makers of Black Desert. Like, how have I never heard of this game? Have to clear out the area of all monsters and go back in. Okay. We'll clear it out. Take care of business. We'll Roomba this place. Do you have to clear all the monsters out before they respawn? Is that like part of the challenge of this thing? Because all monsters respawn while you're sitting on the map. Oh, they won't respawn? Okay. Good. They didn't program it to be irritating. Clear the monsters before it'll pop. It'll be like, where's my food source? What about the friendlies? Do we have to murder these innocent bunnies to bring it out too? That would be one thing. That'd be like, sorry, you're gonna have to murder some cute little rabbits. You want to set your party leader's gambit to attack enemy with lowest HP than everyone else to attack party leader's target. Okay. It's going to be a lot of ads. It's going to be hard to select. Okay, I think we cleared everything out. This area is not as big as it looks on the map. You do have to kill the bunnies. Okay. Alright then. One rabbit stew coming right up. You want to play this game so bad, Sweet Baby Blue? Do it. Looks like there was one more hyena hiding down here. Oh shit. Oh, it's the dude, another dude. Where'd that guy come from? It's like helping us out. I think we got everything. We don't have to clear that dude out too, do we? Oh shit, I didn't. It's like, we gotta kill this random hunter dude. Or the Cluckatrice doesn't come. Hey Tifo Moore, thank you for the heart and the up and up. I'm in the north zone? No, I'm still in the southeast. This is like a different random dude. Whatever. Oh, we can't. Let's see. Allies. I'm not sure it's the right area, really? I mean, they said to go to the south. I thought they said to go to the south. Actually, can't we see in the menu we can go to the clan primer? It might point us in the right direction. Oh, maybe it's the one north of me. There's like, okay, it's north, okay. I don't know why the NPC told me the southeast area. Southeast, but not that far southeast. Enemies will respawn in, but they will stop respawning eventually, okay. You changed your mind about FF16, you love it now? How far do you have to get into FF16 before you love it? 16 had such a great opening and squandered it. That's how I felt. I felt like the first few hours of it were phenomenal, and the way it opens, like the two towers, feel like freaking Ifrit Gandalf falling into the cave. It was just badass. The Titan fight sold you on it. How far in is that? All I know is I got deep enough in the game that, like, all the icon fights are amazing. Yes, if they leaned into that, it would be awesome. But I just felt like once the world kind of expanded and it gets past a certain point in the story where a character dies, then it becomes a little too MMO-like, where you have, you know, little quest hubs, and it almost feels like, oh, I've got to go collect 10 wolf pelts and 30 boar snouts, and, you know, once that kind of stuff came in, it's like, oh man, I don't know if I have the patience for this anymore. Once it gets to that busybody section, I was like, that was where I lost interest. But maybe if I can get past that point, it picks up again. So much exposition in that game, they're like jokes that every time someone dies, they have to do a lore dump. Talk to you for about 20 minutes about the history of the world while they're bleeding to death. That's pretty fun. I mean, there's some meme-worthy stuff in that. was designed by the MMO team, and it definitely shows. That's for sure. It's the FF14 team that designed the game. Did I get the chocobo when I think I got the chocobo. It was like when I unlocked the chocobo and I think at the time though I was also starting Rebirth, so it was like it's this or Rebirth, and I'm like no, it's like I'm gonna dump 300 plus hours into Rebirth now. It was no contest as to what was gonna take my attention. So I ended up not playing 16, and then I was like, that's when I really was streaming heavily, and then I was like, well, if I'm gonna stream a game, then I should stream this instead of playing it offline. And I feel like at least when I'm streaming, my mind's occupied replying to chat, and we're like talking about it while I'm playing the game, and that kind of helps take out the side quest monotony, I think. More like Devil May Cry mixed with Ozra's Wrath in an FF game. Yeah, it's true. It seems like 16 was just on paper it should be great, and it's the execution just wasn't. That being said, there's a lot of good things about 16. If you can power through the stuff that isn't so great about it. Final Fantasy needs a party dynamic to be Final Fantasy. I agree. Playing a game that feels like a single player MMO where you have no party dynamics is really strange. Well, there's the Cluckatrice. We got him. Oh, we're supposed to attack the one with the lowest health. I should set that gambit so I don't have to keep manually doing it, just like Time Wizard said. What was I looking at? Attack. Lowest HP. Kill the big boy. Now the little boy. You think 16 was better than 15? In some ways. At least 15 though, it did hold my interest till the end, but then again, it was probably because there was really nothing else out at the time. Yeah, at least it was a finished product, it's true. When I first played 15, it was yeah, it was very half-baked. The storyline, it made no sense to me. And I saw that they They did add more into the story and all the different chapters, and I still have yet to replay it again since they updated the story, so I don't know, it might be better now. Like, I liked 15 when I played it. It wasn't my favorite Final Fantasy, but I did enjoy my time playing it. I was just happy you could upgrade the regalia to fly. But going back to it, as far as it being an action combat game, like now after getting used to remakes combat, 15 is a little harder to play. It's like the real-time input feels really sluggish compared to it. Boy band simulator. Yeah, it was a little boy bandish. It was Stand By Me, J-pop edition. I liked that about it though. The fact that it was Stand By Me. Hey Avion, how's it going? Hola. Alright, we finished that hunt, didn't we? That was it. Who's that in the red shorts? It's Ash. Ash in the booty shorts. I think it's a little skirt actually. And she's Balthier is not really leveling. Do I have the right? It's doubling his XP earn, but he ain't. Maybe I should. It seems like this area is probably just not giving enough XP to give him quick levels. It's a little under. Quite a bit below our current levels. We got rid of the Cluckatrice and its chicks. Here's your bounty, as agreed. Thank you so much. Yeah, the boots match. She's got those, like, some nice piratey shit kickers. I can finally walk the cockatrices again. You wouldn't know it to look at them, but they scare very easily. Alright, we go turn this in back in the Rabanastra. Balthier really rolls off the tongue. Balthier. Ooh. If I could, would I be a sky pirate? Yeah. If I could get an airship, arr, I'd be a sky pirate. Collect all the gold and the materia. Ash is kind of an odd name for a girl. You think so? Ash's like short for, usually it's short for Ashley. Not that odd. But I guess if it is just Ash and not short for Ashley, then I guess it would be. It's different. Captain Parada. Shiver me timbers. Let's go turn this in. Where's the travel Moogle? Horny Moogle. He's like Giggity Koopo. Which place is the, maybe Muthru Bazaar? Cloud's a weird name too. Most Final Fantasy names are pretty weird names. Got some Bridgerton in here. Mont Blanc. Koopapo. You're a rear guard already? You've been burning the midnight oil, Koopo. Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hardworking members, Koopo. Here a reward for your accomplishments. Remedies, teleport stone. Good, we've been using those teleport stones. Did we automatically get credit for that Cluckatrice thing? What did we get for it? Was it just was his little reward, that was it? Next main character should be named John. Just John. No last name. Yeah, maybe John, but J-A-A-N, like Vaughn. John. It's Fancy John. John Von Dam. John Claude Von Dam. Add Cloud in there. He can be one of Cloud's live stream. Johnny boy. John, like Sean, John. J-A-W-N. That'd be pretty sick. John Breaker. John of the Dawn Guard. The hunts get better. You do Cluckatrice right after, and you get Bosch, so the reward won't be as good. Oh yeah, that was an old hunt, wasn't it? I got a ways to go to catch up on these hunts. All right, let us move on to Brotown. Bromesis. We need to go back to. Actually, wasn't there? I saw someone left a message in my chat and saying there's someone that gives an item down at the bazaar area. The Muthru Bazaar, there's someone that gives some loot. Oh, wrong way. There's two ways to get to the quest area. There was a lady over here, I think, somewhere. Someone said the lady by the stairs. Troubled woman. Vaughn, I haven't seen you around the city much these days. My, you've grown. What have you been doing? Nothing too dangerous, I hope. I'm sorry, it's really none of my business, but sometimes I think about T-Rex, and I get worried for you. Be careful, okay? Forgot that Vaughn actually knows people in this town. She doesn't give the quest though. Vaughn's main enemy is Pal. Pal World. Fiera, maybe this lady. Hello, I'm called Jin. I left my home and came to Rabanastra only quite recently. I have yet to learn my way around. I've been hoping to find someone I might speak with. Should you like to talk again, it would please me greatly. Okay. She's a friendly rabbit. The easiest is Gulmore Jungle to get to quest area, but it has a really difficult boss. Or there is the way where you cut through an endgame area, but no difficult boss. We may as well beat the difficult boss. We're not afraid of a fight. Not afraid of a bit of a challenge. We are hard edge after all. Good. Pirates ain't scared. Arr. Never. Only thing we're scared of is not finding treasure at the end of our journey. Okay, gambit that cures status ailments are key. What is its worst status ailment? What are these gauntlet? Accessories 8. Reduce physical damage taken when HP is critical. May as well buy it. We got plenty of gil. I think Fran's loaded up pretty well with status ailment gambits. Got like anti-poison, anti-blind. We can drop Chronos Tears for stop, gold needles for stone, echo herbs for silence. Is there something else we should be clearing? We fight that thing. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And then I do have a few items that prevent like blind and etc. I think we'll be able to beat it. At least we're not poor, yeah. What's really nice was when I did some of the trials, I kept farming. You can farm at the very first stage of the trials over and over again out of this pot. You can farm this, I think it was an accessory that sells for a really good amount. So you can just farm it over and over again and sell it. What was the accessory? But anyway, it's in a treasure pot off to the left side on the very first challenge. It's like a armlet that makes you immune to lightning attacks, I think. But yeah, you come back in the main game with your stack of armlets and sell them. You'll have 100,000 gil in no time. guess there's no exit on the south end. I should actually swap my screen on YouTube and Twitch so people can actually see what's going on. Always some pretty good views on YouTube right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Out of this area. We need to, okay, let's see. So the port we need to go, so should we port to Galmore Jungle and go from there? All right. 92. Which village was where that jungle is? Let's see. Where are we at? Giza Plains. The jungle was up here. I guess the just teleport to Vieira Village. Thank you for the heart, sweet baby blue, and the cat. You're on TikTok now until you beat the Materia Guardian. Have fun beating the Materia Guardian. Are you doing that? You mean on Rebirth or the OG? Wait, you said teleport to Vieira Village? I don't see that. I see Erute Village. I don't know if I have Vieira Village yet. I haven't been there. Erupt Erute Village. Okay. Like that autocorrect. Erupt Village. village built on a volcano. It'd be pretty awesome. Okie dokie. Actually, let me put, we're back in Dangerville. Let's put, Vaughn in the group. All these treants are friendly. I'm glad they're friendly. I wouldn't want to fight that thing. Looks like he can get a good swing in. Hit us with his feet. Don't go to Erect Village. Go to Viagra Square. The boss was such a block in the road the first time you played in 2006. Nice loot though. Cool. The boss time now. I think we're gonna hit a boss. Are we heading south to get out of here? Or are we going to the east? I guess whichever way isn't blocked. Or east. See this? Oh, this isn't blocked anymore. Okay, I guess this is the way. If blocked, you double back. Alright, well this ain't blocked, so this gotta be the way. This is the way. Once we get to the boss, I'm gonna probably need to switch, I don't know. We'll see how much Vaughn grows up in here. Fighting trash. Probably will bring Bosch back into the group before the boss. Oh, the boss is gonna be a Marlboro, isn't it? That's why we gotta worry about status effects. Forgot about all the baby Marlboros there. It was a hint. Am I interested in the new Mandalorian movie? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna catch that when it comes out. I love the music in Mandalorian. The soundtrack is awesome. It's not a Marlboro, but basically yes. Not every tiny syllable, no, but basically. He'll hit me with his... Some will hit me with status effects. If only I had a ribbon. Oh, what was that armlet? Got a new armlet. What was that? Amber armlet. Increased physical damage dealt while empty-handed. I guess it's like good for a monk who's fisting. Teleport crystal. Must be getting closer to boss fight. Oh, we have some other little frannies out here. Wood warder. Wood warder or wood maker. It is several years now since such as you began passing through the wood unwelcome. Some sought only to flee their pursuers, but others there were who thought to bring ruin to the wood. This wakened in me yearn to a deep disquiet. That she should see this and leave the wood surprises me little. We're blocked. Only one way. Uh-oh, boss fight. Thank you for the heart doodles. Spores. That's what's gonna status affect me. I actually think I already beat this thing on in challenge mode. So I'm not too worried about this boss. I beat him already. I think the Ricotta sword will actually confuse this thing. Yeah, it causes confuse on the boss. Oh, it's got some ads too. We need to kill these ads. It's treants. Let's kill the ads first. We don't want them. Maybe I should have put a gambit that removes sleep. Which one removes sleep? The Prince's Kiss. So let me make sure I have somebody the sleep gambit. Ally Annie. Oh, she's got 2 Poisoners. She doesn't need 2 of those. Let's do Princess Kiss. An alarm clock removes sleep. Sometimes, if you're not a heavy sleeper. When I was a kid, I used to actually sleep through alarm clocks. Then again, I used to like stay up till 3:30 in the morning, so. You can attack the sleeper, but we might do a little too much damage. If I still had Pinello in the group, then she would whack him with her healing rod, wake him up. Sapped and confused. We need to get rid of... Vaughn needs to get rid of confused for us. Let's see what gets rid of confuse. Slow and stop, stone petrify, sleep, oil. Do I not? Oh, here we go. Some sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Let's get rid of confuse on Fran. Yeah. Actually, let me do a gambit for this. Ally any... Have the handkerchief one. Let's do ally any handkerchief. Get rid of this oil. Can't Fran get rid of blindness? Okay. We need to get rid of sap too. So is Vaughn supposed to be sexy? I think it was their idea of being sexy, yeah. He's meant to be that. I guess everyone's sexy to someone. Let's see. What gets rid of sap? Maybe like only a few characters that can spec into having Remedy remove sap, upgraded remedies. Let's see, I think Vaughn can actually, let's see, who has that license? I'm glad you can buy stuff during a fight. Somebody had it. Pinello can learn Remedy lore. Shikari can learn that. Who else can Balthier? I don't know if monks have Remedy lore. Maybe white mage can learn. Be nice if you could search these license trees, license boards, I mean. Maybe we'll bring Pinello in here just to cure this. Okay, where's my remedy at? Can kill this thing. Wait, why is Remedy? Seems like Remedy is didn't cure Fran's sap for some reason. There we go. Hi Maria, welcome. It's a cool looking T-Rex with foliage on. I don't know if that's considered a T-Rex. His front arms are too long for that. It's something. It's Moss Rex. Maybe he's Vaughn's brother reincarnated. Just a big teddy bear. He likes doling out status effects with his spores. That's how he spreads his seed. Victory. Oh yeah. Beat Materia Guardian, nice. Our kills were in sync. Made you miss Zach. We all miss Zach. Hey Krabby Patty, welcome back. We took care of business. Go back and use this save crystal, restore our health and vitality. Mana pools. Thank you for the heart, Krabby Patty. Feel it beating in the life stream. Tender heart for mother. Yeah, Doodle, you know you find Vaughn sexy. The way he leans and the way he like Sabra puts his hands behind his head. Got his little crop top. Don't you think it's cute? Sorry, I can't keep a straight face with that. Even though Penelo is doing so much better damage than Vaughn right now, she's locked. She's locked when she's in the middle of something. Von Dom needs to level. Flowers and spores. We smoke 1,000 baby Marlboros. Contain Marlboro vines. I don't want to know what kind of broth that's gonna make. There's a T-Rex. Got the little arms. I'm liking Fran using that that katana. She poses well with it. His head looks like a shark head. He's probably watching watching the Seymour Flux form. Usually Seymour Flux, it almost looks like he's got a shark head on his monstrous form. Thank you for the heart and the up and up, Spoiled Lily. I feel the heart rising. Bring me the red hearts. The red materia. Coffee is really good. Paramina Rift. Oh, snowy areas. Nice change of scenery. I guess we are on the way to see more fucks. Mount Gagazet time. Am I switching to tea? If I have any more, I'll switch to tea. Yeah, I may need to go down, take a tea break soon. No snack. I have some snacks tonight. I have these little bag of Belvitas. Which are really good. But I ate kind of a little bit of a lunch. I had some leftover lasagna earlier, so I'm not super hungry. Pretty filling. When newcomers, what can't walk on their own, arrive, I carry them up the mountain. I'm glad to help the Kilshas any way I can. Kiltias or Kilshas? Kiltia, probably. You're missing your chewing ASMR. Yeah, I don't have any crunchies. Oh, I might have something I can do for ASMR crunch. Here we go. Oh, these aren't crunchy anymore. This bag was open. I left it open too long. These are honey cinnamon sweet thins. They're kind of like little... Pretty good. I tried. Tried to provide the crunch. You and the cat. You and the captain sometimes make it happen. Mount Bromance is to the northeast. Should you go south, you'll enter the rift. Take care. Gods guide your path, Faram. I don't think we want to enter the rift. Let's go to the northeast. Wait, that goes back to the jungle. Didn't we just come from this side? I'm confused. We came from here, didn't we? This goes back to the rift. Okay. Welcome back, Time Wizard. You were only gone for about 2 minutes, but for you it was 3 years. Open my map, you can tell me which way to go. Okay, well, I mean... That's the map. Beat Materia Guardian, I saw that. Congrats. That was a fun fight. The Materia Guardian. The hard mode one especially was fun. I like the hard mode Materia Guardian fight because you can still fight it like through normal means. You don't have to like optimally build for it. You can still like kind of do it off the cuff or do it off the seat of your pants or something. Want to be going north, but I think to do that you need to go somewhat south. Gotta go south before you can go north. Okay, let's see what's up here though real quick. Make sure we're not missing any loot. Oh shit. We triggered a cutscene. Those people are having some trouble getting up the path here.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
You just finished remake hard mode.
You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay?
I feel like this kid is like a spy for his father. He's gonna like rat us out or something. I just do not trust this kid. Not one bit.
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists.
House Solidor.
By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
It's another snake clone.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity. If we do
Dude
not
sounded
act
like,
now, it is not only
with the
our
compression,
future
that
you imperil.
dude, Emperor sounded like he was
So, you would
letting off a
dirty
big
your
snort or
hands
like
to keep
about to
his
hock a
clean.
loogie or something.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
So they are.
Doesn't just sound like some
So
simple
how
sigh.
Solidor lives on.
It's like the morning dad sounds. Morning dad noises. You finish remake hard mode, you do the same kind of tricks apply for rebirth. They do for the first few bosses in rebirth. The first few chapters you can kind of get by with those types of tricks, but once you get past a certain point you might start looking up strats and specific builds to optimize getting through some of them, because some of them can get pretty damn hard. Like there's so many just like RNG one-shot mechanics as you get further up in there that you might start looking up. You might have to look up builds. Like there are hard mode bosses that are going to give you a lot of trouble unless you're like a god at parries, perfect parries. Like Yuffie Brummel forming for some of them. You might want to start. There are some bosses you might end up wanting to cheese rather than having to. Yeah, I'm not bad at parrying either, but there are some that just would take so long and be so challenging that, you know, you might get to a certain point and then you miss one perfect parry and it's an insta wipe. So like using planet's protection for some bosses, like getting the optimal party comp, making sure you've got your HPMP absorb, you know, cloud optimal stuff going on so that you can, and with the Genji gloves so that you're double casting the right element and getting healed that way rather than having to use heals. Yeah, it's just there's certain bosses that get kind of like especially hard, like to the point where you might feel it's pretty unfairly difficult. In Remake, I was able to do it all without any guides at all, put it that way, on hard mode. But in Rebirth, that's probably one of the hardest hard modes I've ever done for some bosses, that if you don't look up the guide and cheese it, it'll take you a really long time. What's the optimal party? It depends on the boss, and some bosses, of course, you don't have a choice on the party you're using, so you'll have to. I think the first boss that is challenging on hard mode is the one where you're only Red and Barrett versus that rock boss. You might find that one to be the first one that gives you a real workout. Yeah, Red 13's mechanics are not that fun. I like Red 13, and the mechanics work on paper. To me, he kind of plays like a Blood Death Knight from WoW, like that kind of mechanic where you're, you know, you have defense and you're absorbing and reflect damage. That kind of mechanic is cool, but his playstyle to me isn't that fun. It's kind of like Kate Sith 2. It's like it's funny, but at the same time it like takes so much effort to get similar results as some of the other characters that it's not particularly fun to play either. I think both fights where you play as only Red 13 and Barrett, like the Geen attack one, I think that one gave me the most challenge as far as regular hard mode chapters. Even the Vincent fight can be a challenge if you don't do a cheese method. Using Planet's Protection. Limit Siphon Planet's Protection. At least in Rebirth, if you die to a boss, you can just immediately retry it again, so it's not too bad. I would just keep going and then if something gives you trouble, too much trouble, then look up a guide. It's better to go and do it blind, I think, though. Cheese method's making you want a pizza. Well, that's why we live under Midgar. Live under the pizza. Blazer gloves. Raises strength when a character has full HP. Magic gloves. Increase magic power when HP is full. The agate ring. Half damage on... Is that wind? Oh, weather. Actually, I think I had an agate ring. That doesn't seem that... Maybe for having the damage of wind effects. Nullifies weather and terrain effects on elemental damage. Oh, immune to confuse. That looks good. I hate when characters getting confused. May as well buy a few of those. I could use a couple more silence avoidance. You got used to Kate Sith farming for Hades Armlet. Yeah, it's a good farm. A few of this and a few of that. Buy a few more Chronos tiers. Those come in handy. Any status removing things. I want to have a nice fat stack of that. Face stone, that looks like something worth keeping in my inventory. It's 1,000 gil per stone. Looks like they're starting to get to have some loot that's like more expensive now. Is there anything I should be keeping? And the succulent fruit is 363 gil. As long as you don't sell the serpentine skin, you can sell all the loot. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sell it all. Keep the Geishel greens though in case I run into a chocobo. There's a bizarre system, but don't think you have to sell things in any certain order. Okay. I have not looked up any of these, whatever the bizarre guides are. Not gonna leave any gil on the table. The bizarre system's not at all necessary. Good. Did not really feel like dealing with that. It looked kind of complicated to get into, like keeping items and holding on to them until you're ready to get the items from the bazaar to spend on other stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know, it looked needlessly complicated. I can loot these agate rings for free in the trial mode. I don't know if I even want to bother buying one of these. Yeah, whatever. I'll just buy one now in case. Just in case there's something that deals a ton of wind damage. Ooh. New weapons. Hell yeah. Bro. New gear. Survival vest. New light armor. Flame shield. Thought that said skin fluted pole. 6 fluted pole. Gladius. My name is Gladius. Let's buy this katana. It's a new one. Don't need swords. 5. Always worth buying one of each. Loot normally keeps up with the gil you need, except sledgehammer, hammers, and maces suck. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anyone who can equip hammers and maces. Definitely gonna need a new skin flute. Gladius. Yeah, we need a new dagger for, what's her face? Vanello. See who equips staffs again. The poles are staffs useful for anyone. Thought that said effin' bow. It's elfin bow. Don't need that. Machine. I don't have a machinist anymore, actually. Dude, Vaughn is a nighttime battle mage. Balthier's monk black mage. Fran's white mage Bushido. Bosch is Ulan time mage. Ash is white mage knight. Pinello's red battle mage, and Shikari. Yeah, just 3 white mages, and if you split them into 2 groups of 3, then you have like lots of heals. It's just nice being a live lord, especially for all the... And every character in the group I was reading, if you give them all... If they can all have access to Kiraja, then you can kill like hordes of undead during some types of later trial content or something, etc. Stuff like that. Is Larsa a girl or boy? It's a boy. And I was kind of like scanning guides and just found one that was saying this is a really optimal way to job them up so that they're basically live lords. Oh, Pinello's got remedy lores. And the Shikari. Okay, well, remedy lore 2. But yeah, that's who had remedy lore 1. The battle lores for sure. Okay. Pick up. Okay, here's a 6-fluted pole. It's a monk weapon. Upgrade Fran's swords. Katana 3. Okay, Bosch uses spears. Storm Spear. Oh, we have a Storm Spear already. Just have to be careful that I don't put that on him when we're fighting anything that gets healed by lightning. Bushi and Red Battle Mage, best combo for sure. Katanas are insane. Later on that scale of magic damage, cool. So what was her upgraded dagger? Gladius. Daggers 4. Daggers 4 on Pinello. Where's Daggers 4? There it is. Have I played 8? Yeah, I've played 8. Well, it's been a good long while though since I last played 8. Yeah, the music I think is by far like the coolest thing about 8. just used to listen to the Man with the Machine Gun music all the time. That game just has cool vibes all the way through. Yeah, I never was a fan of the junction system, the way it was implemented. I'm sure there's a way to rework it to make it actually work. But turning magic into items that you stack and never want to use, kind of not fun. Not a fun mechanic. The drawing for magic you can't deal with. Yeah, I mean, you basically just go to wherever that magic is drawn from for whatever creature you draw it from. You just draw your 100 stacks of that magic, junction it, never use it again. That was what I did my first playthrough once I realized it did more damage just using your physical attacks buffed with your junctioned magic. I never wanted to unjunction them or use them, or my stats would go down. The only thing I didn't, yeah, speaking of Ultimacia, like the only thing I didn't, the biggest thing I didn't care for with FF8's story was the fact that the main villain kind of feels like she comes out of nowhere when they pull the whole idea twist thing, and then they just kind of talk about Ultimacia like she's some threat that exists out there that you need to deal with, but you never really learn about the character or get to know. It's not like Sephiroth where you feel like, you know, you've got to, that's like a villain that you just learn about over the course of the game, and it's just something you build up to, whereas like, yeah, Ultimacia was just kind of like, where did this character come from? And now this is the villain. It was very like impersonal. I guess I should learn these battle lores. It's like where he's gonna get the most buffs on his damage now. Battle lores and swiftness. All right, speed and damage. Hit him fast. Hit him hard. With the tip. Just the tip of the spear. Gain MP after dealing damage seems really good too. Most of the swiftness is probably under time. Bosch is going to be a force to be reckoned with. There's another swiftness. Spent all of Bosch's license points now. It's gonna be crushing bones pretty soon. You like the swooshing sound? It's a good ASMR, isn't it? Where do you learn Thundara, Blizzara, and that stuff? I think I also learned regen, which... Or I got the regen skill, but I didn't learn the license for it. Yeah. Regen available now. Still waiting on Isuna. It'll be nice to be able to just cast that and not deal with all these other little individual status effect gambits. Can buy Isuna at Iruyut village. Oh. Need that very badly. I need to beat a boss later, though. Okay. To be able to buy it at the village, you need to beat a boss, or... Fluted pole on Balthier. Murasame for the weapon. For Fran. It's Pinello. Put the Gladius on Pinello. You're an optimized button man, yourself. It's that's, I mean, hey, the optimize is nice. Nice and quick. How far am I in 12, Colleen? We're heading to Mount Baramesis. It's as far as I know. We just beat the monster in the woods with all the status effects. Something's making weird noises off to the left. Do any of them have a magic stock? The merchants, you mean here? I don't know. I don't know if this guy does or not. Oh, he might. Yeah, oh, he does. Shit. I didn't press R1. All kinds of good shit here. Asuna. Hell yeah. Yeah, we need Kiraga. Good call, Time Wizard. Here to save the day. Am I hearing things? I don't know. It could just, it's really faint, so maybe it's just because I've got headphones on and I hear something go like off to my left. Yeah, we need all the auras. The main auras. Thundara. The auras and Aja spells are multi-hits. Perfect. I don't know if it's worth buying any of these other more statusy ones right now or not. They kind of seem really situational, like probably not necessary right now. Yeah, the other one. You want break for the level up trick in the head of mines. Alright, may as well buy break then, since we might use it later. Give a suggestion, but you never made it this far in the game. It's all new for you and it's all new for me. I have no clue. I'm guessing I should buy some more armor though. Some like heavy armor 5. Like this is gonna be upgrade material for a few characters. Well, actually this is, the helmet's a downgrade for Bosch and Ash, but not for Vaughn. So buy one helmet for Vaughn. Looks like the demon mail is good for 3 characters. Do you think these flame shield and ice shields are worth, or I have an ice shield, but do you think the flame shield's worth having? Oh, this armor casts auto cast protect. Shielded armor. That's nice. Any elemental shield's good for certain marks. Starting to run kind of low on Gil though. I kind of gotta be careful to buy only stuff that is the best upgrade. Diamond shield is an upgrade. Maybe I should get the one that auto casts. I'm going to an area soon with a lot of undead that drop expensive bone loot. Cool. Maybe I should buy. I have one shielded armor. Who's got that? Vaughn has the one with shield. I'll put that on Ash. All you can say is use the best sword given. Well, I've got that. I got the best sword I can find right now. Thank you. That's definitely always good advice. Always use the best thing you have. A+. There you go. Oh yeah. When in doubt, do squats. This mystic armor seems nice for a caster. Half damage on, is that ice? Yeah, it's ice. When all else fails, blame Vincent. Alright, well let's buy one heavy armor 5. And we'll pop that on Vaughn. Put the new tiara on Fran. I guess we can buy one flame shield in case we run into anything that casts fire. Half ice damage is going to come in really helpful, the upcoming boss. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll put the ice shield on Ash. For that fight. I have a shell shield too. Yeah, I don't have a license to use that shield yet. Gonna need it. Gonna need it. think it's better to... Does the boss do like physical ice damage, or does it cast ice damage? Like, so Shell Shield might actually work better for Ash than even the Ice Shield. I can equip that on Vaughn, I think, too. But I don't know how much I'm going to use him for this fight. Where can I equip the... Is there anywhere I can learn the Ice Shield? Or does she not have access? It casts multi-hit damage, okay. Well then, we'll do Shell Shields. Internet says Knights learn Ice Shield from the Shields 3 license. Shields 1, Shields 2, Shields 3, Ice Shield. Yeah, Vaughn should be able to equip it. Oh, it's because Pinello has the Ice Shield equipped already. Which isn't a bad thing. Pinello's actually probably good having that equipped. Yeah, I only bought one Ice Shield. Actually, I think I will keep the Ice Shield on Vaughn. Just get a little less room for error because he's lower level. Alright, I'm all out of gold now. Or gil. Moving on. We're broke again. It's okay, we'll get it back fast. As long as we got plenty of thieves in our party, we can thieve all we need. We'll pirate that loot. All the treasure are belong to us. You're looking forward to booting this up on Switch too. Nice. Did they update the have they done a patch for Switch 2 yet for this game? Arr, matey. All the loot. Fill our coffers. You doubt it? Yeah, it's too bad. Man, this is a whole city. Wasn't expecting this temple to be so crowded. It's cool up here. We cannot feed the refugees indefinitely. What is this monkey man? But must give them means to feed themselves if only one could magic foodstuffs. Magic foodstuffs. Banana. It's the Monkey King. Even now they bleed power, robbing airships of their buoyancy. The elders are concerned about the future of our mountain. Are the ever-swelling waves of refugees a sign of more evil to come? Faram! Huzzah! The refugees' numbers are growing, while the pilgrims decrease. It's sad. I would think the faith's vital in times such as these. This is Acolyte 1. Mount Baromesus is protected by the holy power of his grace, the Grand Kiltius. Once long ago, a great worm filled with avarice sought to steal the riches of our mountain, but his grace drove it off to Paramina. Decided to play Hollow Knight instead. Isn't that always the way? I've never played Hollow Knight. I hear good things about it, but I'm not super into side-scrollers as much these days. But I hear it's a wonderful game and has great controls. I have not played Hades either, no. Is Hades kind of like a Diablo type dungeon crawler, or is it a different type of game? You don't know what Diablo is like, to be honest. That's fair. For some reason, I've seen the Hades title tossed around when people talk about Diablo, so
Is he sleeping?
sure if it's a similar type of game or not.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words,
Her full name is Ashelia
daughter of Ramanas.
Ash.
I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the dawn
Not Ashley.
shard?
No, no.
Your
Not
dream
Ashley
of a
Williams.
kingdom
Her name is
restored
Ash. Housewares.
to me.
Gran Kiltias, then give us
Lady,
your
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store.
her
I do
accession
not
to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
Well, isn't this a snooty... I called and you have come.
Believe it
Is he
or
wearing
not,
sunglasses
she
or is that
a
an
member
eye
of the royal house
patch?
from our Grace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
It's like he's got some thick Oakleys on, man. Or are they goggles, like aviator goggles?
I came seeking Lars's assistance.
Oh, man. Brah. Oh,
Margrave.
the sun hurts my
I
eyes.
stand before the Lady Ash. It is truly an honor.
Uh-oh.
I see it is true after all. Damascus desert bloom.
Is Antonio Banderas. Oh,
In Arcadia,
you are so beautiful.
in
But I
Rosaria,
interest you in flamenco dance.
dream not of war. Should
Zorro, you look better than ever.
the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Gran Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias. I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds.
You know he's a cool dude when he wears his sunglasses at night.
Change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Italian stallion.
I am powerless to help.
Hey.
In fact, it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were
Yeah,
to
you know
extend
he's
her
being
hand,
serious when he takes the
perhaps
sunglasses
represent
off,
sway
man.
the
He doesn't do
Emperor.
that for just anyone.
His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
More. The way he rolls. He'll do it for the Pope, though. You got a Pope hat on.
Possible cause could we
Gotta-
have to lay hand on our emperor? A deception on
Gotta have some piety.
will not stand for
Piety?
this.
You must be pious to get the
A viper amongst our senators?
get the shades off.
With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me
We
you
have no choice but make myself the
With
king.
Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the
Vane
law,
is
I hereby
Solidor.
place
He's
you under
Solidor
arrest.
Snake. Solidor Serpent.
Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law
He's
which
the
you
third
serve.
snake.
Do you see it now,
clone.
Trace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mummer's motley well, Bergen.
Oh Oh shit. He's just one-handing her by the head. Jeez. Wow.
Such strength. Inhuman.
What's going on here? Sabretooth?
Sabretooth. Zargabath.
What did you do to Yuriko?
You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting.
Yeah, that was a pretty rude move, man.
My late father.
Right over the face.
Hound, begging for scraps.
It was like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia move. Yeah, Mac in there.
Your duty as Judge Magister before us all.
Dennis, don't make me do it. Dude.
She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not.
I cannot.
Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Who's that? Which character? Gabron? So what are they doing all this? Did he traitor it up just to help Larsa, or to keep Larsa from being, well, yeah, Bosch's twin, the guy who killed Rex at the start. Yeah, I got that.
And so House Solidor lives on.
I'm still wondering what his motivation is for betraying the king before.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vain wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vane's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high.
This dude speaks with his mind. He really, truly speaks his mind.
Reports, the Western Armada prepares for war.
The Western Armada prepares for war.
The reformed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes.
Sounds like a job for Zorro.
They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps.
Oh, he's asleep and talking to you through dreams? Oh, okay.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal...
Sleepy Monkey King. He had one too many bananas.
The Nethicite, of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
Oh, he woke up.
Wields power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
He really whistled through his teeth on that one. I can't.
Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across
Ash, hungry for nukes.
to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted
I
to the
require
Grand Courtiers
absolute
of Islam.
power.
Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Okay, Shia. Sleepy Shia.
My dream too fades into day.
Larsa leaves the party. Bye, little boy. Continue to dance in the Hall of Light. Afterwards, we'll fly a kite. Venture forth. Don't let the T-Rex bite. Loot it now, you know I'm right. Nice vibes out here. I'm liking it. We can get the Sword of Kings in this still shrine of Miriam. Used to always make sure you had all the hunts completed up until this point due to his unlimited potions. Oh. PS2 days. Back to the mountain place, go south. Let us fall back to the south. Onward. South from here, just straight south. We'll head that way. Rhyme Fang, we got stuff to loot. Should just get in a sled. All paths go south, you think? Okay. Makes it easy. Oh, watch out, Fran, for the trap. All paths go southward. There are a lot of undead out here. This is like the fucking Lich Kings. We're heading to the Iron Throne or some shit. Tomatoes running around. Oh, we got a Beetlejuice for free. Rhyme Fang. Gotta be careful going around this trap here. Guys, watch out. Oh, that trap healed us. Or it casted shell or something. Oh, this wild onion casted it on us, though they protected us. That was nice. They're wild onions. They're not tomatoes. They saved us from the trap. I didn't know that NPCs will save you. Want to go west here? Okay. Looks like we can only go west. Good onions, yeah. Friendly little guys. They have layers. Ogres do not have layers. They have rolls. Oh, we got another free ice shield. Let's equip that, shall we? That was nice. 2 ice shields for the price of 1. Sleeping gator feet. Those enemies look goofy. Is this a Yeti? This game's Yetis. It is a Yeti. Stupid NPCs. I feel like those traps should only set off if you step on them, not when they do. It's a dead end. Go back to the previous zone, go north to the zone before, then go west. Okay. So we got a little bit of free loot down here. Go north to the zone before that, then go west. Yeah, who put the traps there? The Yeti. Flying enemies will need someone with a spear. Okay, yeah, we got someone with a spear. We can always pop Bosch in. We got a flying person. Flying enemy, I mean. Should go to the zone above this. But what's in this zone? Like we should go back up here and then go to the west. This doesn't connect to that. There's some loot here though, so maybe I should loot these bottles. You can go north from here as well. Okay, that's good. Rhyme Fang, I failed you. Every time I loot one of these Rhyme Fangs, I just remember that one boss in WoW that I think he flies like a frost frostworm dragon or something is named Rhymefang. There's a Wrath of the Lich King dungeon. We're not lost, we're XP farming. Exactly. I meant to do that. Going to the right here. To the right, really? Really go right? Isn't that where we were at before? There's another exit out. So we go like, should we go back to the north? Just at the very southwest of this zone, there's another way out? Really? Okay. Man, I would have no idea how to get out of here. Hug the wall to the right. I should be sweet. Sweet as sugar. Aha, there it is. Time Wizard knows all the exits. There's a whole ass village in here. To walk this rift in ice and snow, this is part of our asceticism. To go up this slope and south from here to reach the still shrine of Miriam. Alrighty then. Obtain 175 gil. Money bags now. Can buy anything. Make sure I have Bosch with the spear directly south from here. Okay. And a black mage casting magic. I think Vaughn's got magic. Got the magic. And I could set up yeah, let's pop Vaughn out, bring Bosch in, and then probably take the Berserker thing off him. Or, well, maybe we'll keep the Berserker bracers on. Not really. It just maximizes pokes. Should be grand with Berserk. Nice. Whoa. Dude's got pincers in his mouth. Let's see, are we still heading south, I presume? There's like a natural bridge here. This is cool. I knew they were gonna run into that trap. Bosch is poking him with reckless abandon. Oh, I just picked up a revive. Get rid of Bosch if I want. He's doing a good job. He hits really hard. It's a technique and it sucks. Oh, the revive one. Okay, that's too bad. Balthier is leveling. He's getting to be a stronger sky pirate every day. Every moment he's becoming closer to the leading man. A leading man with Fran and the fam. Seven gil. Now I'm really rolling. Rolling in the dough, man. It's a sum fit for a pirate king. Looks like a ominous path, a battle harness. We can put that on. Oh, is that a accessory? Oh, it's another. Oh, it's one of the counterattack ones. Yeah, accessory. Yeah, I had one of those. Don't cast magic near that, it will wipe you. Near what? Near the, that's another ice shield. I guess they're trying to tell you something. Make sure everyone's got an ice shield. Make sure all the main tanks have one. I might keep Vaughn in just for the leveling. If things get hairy, then we'll swap him out. The running fast will never get old, yeah. Oh, don't cast magic. Oh, near the elementals in the mountain, yeah, okay. It's like the sun elemental from earlier, just insta-wipe. I sense a boss fight. I am sensing it too, dude. Ancient door. Open. Let me in. I have a boss to slay. You have a whole dungeon to go through first. Okay. A whole monotonous dungeon. Is the dungeon pretty long? I might actually... If the dungeon's long, I may actually end the stream now, because I haven't had dinner, so that might actually... I didn't know if it was a boss before the dungeon, like that other Wraithwaite tomb or whatever. Okay, yeah, this is a big thing. This is a whole thing. Got like pedestals and stuff. What happens if you touch the pedestal? Doesn't do anything. Oh, shit, undeads with fucking maggots crawling out of their faces. There's two bosses here. The first one has a magnetic field that slows down heavy armor and weapon users. The second casts a shit ton of ice. You want the lowest HP target gambit on your party leader for that. Good tip. Make a cup of tea and head to bed. Alright, good night time, wizard. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy beddy time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now since this dungeon's gonna be a whole thing. I think it's dinner time. But thanks everyone for joining. That was a fun stream. Got a lot done. We beat a boss. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers. See you tomorrow.